It's, I can see Jesus' face everywhere. That might be a good reason for me to believe in him now. Honestly, I don't know why he chose me for this. Like, I consider myself the scum of the earth, man. I've done, like, the stupidest things you could possibly do. But when I look at how I was raised, like, evolution. Like, no way, man. I just don't believe it. And all the garbage on TV and our society is just so messed up. When good musicians like Kurt Cobain get killed and get framed for committing suicide, that's just garbage, man. He was one of my inspirations. NIRVANA, right? Like, look for happiness, like everybody. But because of Kurt Cobain's inspiration, God bless his soul, I chose to follow Jesus and pray the Our Father and ask for the Holy Spirit to come into my heart. And that's how I ended up seeing Jesus' face everywhere. Because I honestly did that, like, privately in my head and everything. And even when I was with my buddies, like driving, we weren't talking for a bit, I was praying the Our Father, man. And one day, after I drank way too much, and like, I'm talking about like the years that accumulated, like since I was like 15, drinking, smoking pot, and like doing mushrooms and stuff. My body couldn't really handle it anymore, I guess, and I made the stupid decision of not wanting to do God's will anymore, not wanting to follow his rules. I guess I watched too much TV or something. You know, monkey see, monkey do, right? Like, hey, everyone's having sex and like it's going out for breakfast or something. So I just fell right into that, man. And my soul started to feel bad. I started to feel sad. I didn't feel like a kid anymore, and I couldn't handle it. So I just followed Kurt's example, and I started praying the Our Father. And then, one day, I was leaving the city, Kelowna, where I was born and everything, to just get away, because I was looking for nirvana, and I was praying the Our Father in my head, and asking for the Holy Spirit to come into my heart. And then, this is the most important thing that I'll ever tell anyone in my life, is that I saw Jesus Christ's face just appear in the side of a mountain when I was driving up to the Yukon to plant trees. And instantly, I felt like a kid again, like I do right now. And I know that this is like the most important thing that I could ever do in my life, is tell you about this, because honestly, I love you and I want you to be happy right now. That's the only really reason that I have for telling you this right now. Nowadays, after I was stupid, actually, I saw his face. That's not even funny. And I fell back into doing the same stupid stuff after he made me feel like a kid again. Like, I hate myself so much. Like, I feel like I'm just a moron. And if I hurt you, I'm really sorry too, because that's just what people do, right? People are bad. And anyways, I fell, and I felt bad again. And I remembered, hey, Jesus helped me last time. So I just kept on praying and praying, and like 2 or 3 years passed. And again, I went away from the city, and I went to go plant trees. And while I was planting trees, I looked up at the side of a mountain, and boom, I saw his face again. And I was like, sweet. Somebody cut the trees like Jesus' face, because I totally forgot. And then I looked at another one, and it looked like his face again, of course, like a different angle or, like different expression on his face, but the same face. And then I looked down, I saw it in a rock, and it was just like bang. All of a sudden, it was like I entered this magical world that I want everyone in the world to be in, because it's so fucking sweet, man. Like, any problem you have, you just take a moment, check yourself, look at his face, and whew, it's all gone. Bye-bye to any problem you have. You feel sad? No problem. Angry? No problem. Any negative emotion, man. Any worry that you have, just look for his face, because it's everywhere. Like, I'm looking at a coconut, man. Hey, look, I see Jesus' face right there. And right there, and right there, and right there, and right there. Totally sweet. And I feel fucking sweet. That's why I'm contacting you now. Because it's of the utmost importance that everyone knows this. So, I'm living in Mexico. I am stoked. I'm fucking stoked. I can't believe how sweet my life is now. Thanks to this awesome gift. Like, I'm looking at my desktop right now. I'll show you the picture. I've got this picture. It's in my album on Facebook. I've got that right now on my desktop, and I can see his face. Not just once, man. I know one time is like really obvious, but if you look for it and you ask for God to see his face, he'll totally show you. Because I guarantee that I am not a better person than you. And, like, you deserve to see him, like, 1,000,000 times more than me. All you gotta do is ask. In his name, say, Jesus, let me see your face, and look for a bit. Don't be like, no, Drew's totally nuts, man. I've been straight for a long time. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. I drink non-alcoholic beer. Because I don't need any of that stuff anymore, man. I don't need it. Look, cerveza sin alcohol. Right, there you go. Sin alcohol. Zero. I don't need that crap anymore, because all I do is look at his face. And, man, if I look at it for just a second, I feel sweet. If I look at it for like an hour, I'm flying, man. Like, never felt better in my life. Like, I feel better than even when I was a little kid, man. Like, just full of love and everything. And that's why I'm here telling you guys. So let me show you some quickies here, some quick pictures. There's this one. My dad took this one. I just cropped it. It's a picture of me and my new wife. Yeah, check it out. I know I look gay when I'm dancing, but I'm not gay. And here it is. Now, if you're a newbie, I don't know, maybe you're already looking at it. But if you're a newbie, maybe you see it once. Maybe it's even difficult for you to see it once, but I can see it, like, in that little clip, like, at least 5 times. In, like, 10 seconds. That's because it's everywhere. I'm not tripping. Other people can see it too. I've lost jobs because I showed some of my students their face, and like 90% of the kids were like, yeah, I totally see it. What the heck is going on? I'm not the only one. Like, tons of people have seen it. And a lot of people I talk to today, they see it once, and they just, like, take it for granted or something. Like, oh yeah, there's Jesus' face. They don't look at it. They don't appreciate it. They don't try to get anything out of it. And I don't blame them. See, look at what I did. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, thanks a lot. I feel like a kid again. And then I go and do the same old garbage that I was doing before. So, just keep that in mind when you're looking at these pictures. Here's another one. if I look at this again, I can see it like tons of different times. But these are just obvious pictures, just like starter pictures to get you started. When you see it in trees and people's hair and the clouds and your own hand and everything, you're gonna feel fucking sweet. I guarantee it. There's that one. Here's the old oyster shell. Oh, it's just the best thing that can ever happen to a guy, man. It's gotta happen to you. See how many times you can see it in those pictures. These are just like the big obvious ones. But if you look for it, you can see it. Like, just look at anything. Look at, like, the ceiling. It's a little bit easier when there's texture to it to see it. So look at the ceiling. Just